You're on mute.
Sorry, I had to have it on mute because there was lots of conversations happening in the background here at the moment because I just bought a house.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep, half an hour ago. I just won an auction.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so
oh my God.
I know, I'm shaking and I've got lots of conversations, so I put myself on mute and whatever, but it's been a long, long road. So Alyssa, I totally understand where you're coming from because that was me. That it's finally happened. You know, I got Mona and Sana first did all my finance, a good 18 months ago. And it just wasn't quite happening for me. And then just, you know, since I did the 5-day challenge in January, I put an offer on a house and signed a contract on a different house 2 weeks ago and had to withdraw after a really bad pest and building report. So I didn't have a very good experience there. Felt like I'd thrown $2,500 down the drain. Then had a look. I was really lucky because I've just had 2 weeks of off work. So I was able to go down and look at some open homes during the week and have a look properly, go back and have a second look. Did all my, you know, research on all the different platforms, and it's an area that I was looking at quite some time ago, like over the last 5 to 10 years, and it just was always out of my reach, like just out of my reach. So I kind of felt really just quite calm before. I just went, you know what, if I don't buy this, it doesn't matter. The next property's out there. And ironically, I got it for exactly the same price as what I got pulled out of the other sale. So,
and rent to return, if I may ask?
We're looking at a 560.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, awesome. So we're within all the limitations of that cash flow, and the buyer is hoping to rent from me for now.
The seller, you mean?
Because the
seller, you're the buyer.
Yeah, well, they're building. They haven't even started building yet. So, it had a great feel.
Congratulations. So exciting, Gisele. So exciting. Yes. You're buying, like, you know, just went and bought grocery.
I know. That's why I had to keep putting myself on mute and blocking my screen because I'm just so freaking happy that it's so surreal as well. You know, this time last week I was so frustrated and cranky and
breakthrough. Finally.
Yes, and breakthrough.
Gisele, a question for you. So in terms of, obviously, you know, you've learned a bit over the last 5 to 6 weeks, and tell us, you know, what were the key takeaways that you went and applied to this property? If there were
just learning how to do my research. That's what I didn't know how to do. Like from a layman's perspective, like I'm always looking on realestate.com and looking at property. I've always loved property, but I did not know how to do the hardcore research and look at different growth areas and look how to find all that data. And I know that you always say don't rely only on the data. So for me, it was important to go and look at the area too. And I'd been really weighing up Western Sydney compared to this area, which is Shell Harbour, which is just south of Wollongong. And it's, you know, you're close to the lake and the beach. And I kept looking at all the metrics and going, okay, would I rather spend this amount of money and get something in this area or something in this area? And I just made that choice. It's, you know, that's for me personally. It doesn't mean that the other area was not a good option. It's just where I felt I was being pulled. But I just did not know how to get there. And that's where this course has been worth every cent. Like, I remember when you first put that email out there saying, you know, we need 20 people to do this course. And I'm like, pick me, because I just knew I needed that guidance. So, you know, I just can't thank you girls enough.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gisele.
Pleasure.
So, Gisele, one more question for you. And Sarah is leaving.
What was that?
Oh, it's because Vivian just joined us in the background.
Oh, okay. So Gisele, question for you, because obviously this question comes up quite a bit when people say, 90 days, 90 days. That's like such a short period of time in many people's minds. But I think it's important to time box it, because otherwise people will go on forever and get caught up in analysis paralysis. That's my view, but
yes, and I knew I had been in that for 18 months.
You had been in
Yes.
that for 18 months.
Yes, since I first contacted you girls 18 months ago, I had been in that analysis paralysis. And, you know, doing it on my own was quite scary. But yeah, just with the guidance. And I've said this to you many times. I've followed you girls on Facebook for probably 3 years, and I just felt this immense sense of these girls are doing it for the right reason. They want genuinely want to help people. They've been there before. They've you know, you came to this country a few years ago with, you know, nothing,
20,
and you've
20 years
20 years ago, but you know, with nothing, and you've done this. You've walked this walk. So, you know, there could not be two better mentors to do this.
Thank you. Thanks, Gisele.
No, I mean that. I really do.
Thank you. So, Gisele, you think 90 days is enough, right? If you put your head down.
Definitely. Because if you have it any longer, you just don't take action. You kind of just keep thinking, in a couple of months. So for me, 90 days was just like, yep, that's perfect. I need to, and I guess as well, in the current market, that was a motivator too, because it's like, if I don't do this now, I'm going to miss out again. So yeah.
Awesome.
But 90 days, more than enough.
Very exciting. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Congrats. Awesome. And Gisele, is there anything else we can help you with right now? I know Mona will be chatting with you regarding the finance offline, but is there anything else we can do
I guess now it'll just be the tenanting and the leasing it out and learning that part of it now. So I know that down the track you will touch on that. So I will still be following this group wholeheartedly, because like I've said before, my daughter's 23 and she wants to be buying property in the next couple of years, and I just love everything property. So I will still be, it's not like I'm just going to, okay, look, I've bought, I'm out of here. I'm still following this group and for the full course of it, and still learning as much as I can.
Absolutely. And look, you know, we'd love for you to cheer on with everyone who goes and purchases, because that's the goal, right?
Yes, absolutely.